Hi friends, in this video we will be checking submersible starter or control panel connection. So first I am going to explain the circuit diagram of this starter. So here you can see two circuit diagrams. So let me explain this first circuit diagram. So here you can see phase and neutral, that is coming from the main power supply. If we want a switch, we can connect switch in the phase. Okay, then here you can see one circle, that is a motor. Inside that motor you can see two windings, one run winding, one start winding, and parallel to run and start winding one capacitor is connected. So this is a circuit diagram. It's very simple. So in this circuit diagram I haven't marked where we can connect the motor. So let me go to the second circuit diagram. So here I can mark where we can connect the wires which is going to the motor. The same circuit diagram, but here you can see a red, yellow and blue. So these three cables which is going to the motor. So let me take one 3-core cable. This is a 3-core cable which is going to the motor. You can see red, yellow and blue. Red we can connect here, yellow here and blue here. Blue is nothing, it's a neutral. See, blue. And red is nothing, it's a phase. And yellow you can see it's going to the start winding of the motor. Okay, so this is a circuit diagram. Let me explain the same thing with this starter. So in this starter you can see one capacitor, switch, LED, two diodes, one resistor, and here you can see 5 ports. So here we need to connect the cables. The first two ports, this is phase and neutral. So here we need to connect the cable from the main power supply. Then these three ports, this is red, yellow and blue. So these three ports, here we need to connect the cable which is going to the motor. So let me explain this with this cover. So this is the cover. So if you put this cover, so now we can identify the cables where we need to connect. You can see two main, phase and neutral, then two motor, red, yellow and blue. Okay, and one more thing, as I mentioned in the circuit diagram, here you can see this capacitor. This is a cables which is coming from the capacitor. These two cables you can see it's connected to red and yellow, red, yellow, and here you can see it's a red, yellow. Okay, and if you want to change this capacitor, for example, if your motor is not starting, so that in that case your capacitor is not functioning well, so in that time we need to replace the capacitor. So we can check this value and buy a new capacitor. Then we can remove these two screw and remove the cable of the capacitor, see, like this. Then you can remove the screws which is holding the capacitor, and then we can remove the capacitor like this. Then we can put the new capacitor here. When you connect new capacitor, make sure that you connect that capacitor to red and yellow, red and yellow. Okay, and let me show one more diagram. So in this diagram also you can see red, yellow, parallel to red and yellow the capacitor is connected, and blue is nothing, it's a neutral, and the red is nothing, it's a phase. Then one end of this capacitor, there you can see it's connected to the Y. Y is nothing, it's a start winding of the motor. So I hope you enjoy this video. Please subscribe my channel, please like and share the video.